The footage suggests Ukrainian troops appear unprepared or facing coordination challenges. Equipment is scattered, positions look disorganized, and several soldiers are grouped closely together. Despite these difficulties, they continue trying to hold their position. Ukrainian forces released a detailed video showing many incidents from the front line where drones are used in operations. In the footage, different situations appear one after another, where Russian soldiers are being monitored from the sky. Some soldiers are walking in open areas, while others are traveling in vehicles toward their positions. Above them, drones quietly follow every movement, observing carefully and maintaining distance. In some scenes, soldiers try to hide behind trees or inside buildings, but the drones still manage to detect them. The situations develop suddenly, giving very little time to react. Some vehicles are followed for a long distance during the operation, while others are approached while moving. The drones move silently, then get closer when the moment comes. In forest areas, even hidden positions are not completely safe, as drones continue to monitor everything. Some soldiers try to move away, running or changing direction, but the drones keep following them. As the video continues, more scenes show different types of drone operations in different locations. Each incident connects to the next, forming a full picture of how these operations are carried out. In some clips, drones remain still in one place, waiting patiently before moving closer. In others, they follow movement over long distances without losing track. Some soldiers try to take cover behind vehicles or damaged buildings, hoping to stay out of sight, but the drones still track their position. Night footage also appears, where thermal cameras detect even the smallest movement in darkness. Even a small heat signal is enough for drones to follow movement. The operators remain calm and focused, controlling the drones with precision. Different drone units work together, observing, tracking, and continuing the operation at the right moment. The video shows how everything happens step by step, with careful planning and timing. In the end, it becomes clear that modern warfare is changing, and drones are now playing a major role on the battlefield. Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments. Subscribe and like. A Ukrainian soldier records what appears to be a final message as his unit becomes surrounded by Russian forces. In the footage, he speaks openly about his emotions, becoming visibly emotional as he shares his thoughts. He says that the people of Ukraine should remember this moment and not forget them. His voice reflects both fear and courage at the same time, while he looks around, aware of the seriousness of the situation. The atmosphere feels heavy and tense, showing the emotional reality faced by soldiers in such moments. He speaks about his fellow soldiers and the difficult conditions they are experiencing together. The surroundings are quiet, yet the tension is clearly present. He understands that this could be his last opportunity to speak, and his words feel like a message meant for the future as well as the present. He tries to remain strong while expressing his feelings. The video captures a deeply personal moment, showing the human side of conflict beyond operations and equipment. His message reflects hope, fear, and determination at the same time. He also speaks about his family and the life he left behind, with his expressions showing the weight of his experiences. Every sentence feels meaningful, as if time is limited. At moments, he pauses to control his emotions, and the silence between his words carries its own impact. The footage leaves a strong emotional impression, highlighting how such situations affect individuals on a deeply personal level. In a recent operation involving Russian positions at the front, Ukrainian munitions did not reach their intended locations. Electronic warfare interference disrupted the guidance of GBU-39 small-diameter bombs, causing both to deviate off course. The primary structures, such as buildings or warehouses, remained largely intact. These 250-pound bombs can be launched from Ukrainian MiG-29s and Su-27s. Their guidance relies on a combination of GPS and inertial navigation, which can be affected by electronic warfare interference. A dog had fallen into a deep pit and was unable to get out. In the footage, a Ukrainian soldier carefully goes down into the pit to help it. The dog appears frightened, but the soldier gently picks it up and brings it back to safety. The moment shows how, even in difficult conditions, soldiers take time to care for and help a helpless animal. Ukrainian special forces of the GUR carried out a series of operations in the Zaporizhia direction, addressing positions where Russian units were preparing activity. In the footage, Ukrainian soldiers move carefully toward their objectives, staying alert and coordinated. The operation begins with reconnaissance, where locations are identified before movement starts. Step by step, the soldiers advance and secure key areas. Some locations are checked quickly, while others require more time and caution. The team communicates closely to avoid mistakes during the mission. As they move forward, they check every building and defensive position. The operation is carried out with planning and discipline, with soldiers remaining focused on their task. Challenges are encountered in some areas, but the team continues the operation. After securing positions, they stabilize the area to prevent further activity. The footage shows how such operations are carried out in an organized way, with every movement controlled and planned in advance. It highlights the importance of teamwork and coordination, leading to the completion of the mission. Ukrainian soldiers are seen digging trenches during the early days of the war. While working inside the trench, one soldier discovers objects from World War II buried in the ground. The moment highlights that this land has witnessed conflict in the past as well. The soldier carefully takes out the old items and examines them with curiosity. It creates a strong connection between past and present, showing how history can echo in the same place. The ground they are digging holds traces of an earlier time, reminding viewers how long-lasting the impact of conflict can be. The soldiers continue their work, but the discovery adds deeper meaning to the moment, reflecting how events from different eras can intersect in unexpected ways. Ukrainian forces carried out an operation using MiG-29 aircraft and AASM Hammer air munitions on a location where Russian drone operators were working. In the footage, the site was being used to launch and control drones, and it was identified during the operation. The building was affected with precision, and the location was rendered non-operational. Russian forces were advancing toward Ukrainian positions in a tank when the situation suddenly changed. As the tank moved forward, a Ukrainian rocket impacted nearby, forcing the crew to reconsider their advance. The crew quickly decided to turn back and withdraw, but the situation intensified. More rockets followed, landing near the tank again and again. The crew attempted to move away, but the vehicle was eventually rendered non-operational. The footage shows how quickly an advance can turn into a retreat under sustained pressure. Russian forces are shown reacting to a sudden situation during an operation, as a group of soldiers quickly responds to a perceived threat from Ukrainian forces. In the footage, they immediately take cover and remain hidden, staying cautious to avoid detection. The soldiers move carefully and stay alert, showing how quickly they must respond in such high-risk situations to reduce danger and stay safe.